Do you want to see or communicate with ghosts on Halloween? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Spooks, where we try to make the unknown known. If you enjoy these type of videos, then please hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay informed. Right back to the Celtic origins of Halloween. It was believed that on the night of the 31st of October, that the veil between the worlds of the living and the dead were at their thinnest. Have you ever wondered why children often talk about imaginary friends or see ghosts? They, along with animals, seem to be able to see things that we can't. It's because they are not yet conditioned to what most class as real and not real. You convince someone for long enough that something's not real, they not only start to believe it, they stop seeing whatever it was. On Halloween, most people like to have some fun. Some like to try their luck at communicating with the dead. So to start with, let's look at what would likely be most effective. Location. Location is important if you're looking for a higher success rate. Obviously, if a place has a reputation for strange activity or being haunted, then all the better. That said, you can still communicate with the dead in your own home, though I wouldn't recommend it unless you really know what you're doing. It's easy for something to get out, not always easy to put it back. Churchyards. Well, as spooky as churchyards and cemeteries can be at night, it's unlikely many spirits are hanging around. They no longer have need or attachment for their body. That said, there have been a large number of strange things happen in graveyards. Look for places where things have happened in history, battlefields, sites of old buildings, dockyards, abandoned buildings that have some history. These places are all around you and only require half an hour of research on Google. So, you have found a place, now let's look at what you're going to need. Number 1, candles for a spooky atmosphere. Number 2, friends. It's not a good idea to do this alone. Number 3, phones. Believe it or not, modern phones are great for ghost hunting. They have so many sensors and features that ghost hunting apps can utilise. I've listed some of the apps I've used in the past in the comments section below. I would suggest avoiding apps such as Ghost Radar. Go for the apps that have spirit box features, EMF readers and EVP options. If you're brave enough, then take a Ouija board. However, be sure to either have someone who knows what they're doing or read up on them first. I've known people to take things home with them, namely me. I'll tell my story in another video. If you don't want to buy a Ouija board, then please click on the link in the description box, download from Google Documents, print onto glossy photo paper, then glue the paper onto either wood or cardboard. Number 4, a separate camera or camcorder. If you're using apps on your phone, then you'll need a separate camera. This is not for documenting the event, though that's advantageous. Cameras can pick up a lot of things that we miss with the human eye. Even cheaper cameras come with night vision now. It's worth setting one up before you start. If you pick up orbs on camera, then this is an indication that something is there with you. Number 5, a mirror. No, it's not to check your hair, or to say Candyman 3 times. I'll explain what the mirror is for once we look at the signs that something is there with you. The signs. Number 1, sudden drop in temperature. If you start to feel cold, walk around a little. You may notice a particular area is colder than the rest of the room. Number 2, lightheaded feeling. When a spirit is present, it can make people feel strange or uneasy. Some people feel lightheaded. Others feel strange, a weird feeling in the stomach, maybe you feel nauseous. It depends on how sensitive you are to these things. Some people experience nothing at all. Number 3, tingling, static type feeling. Everything is energy, including spirits. That's why they register on an EMF reader, electromagnetic field. When people talk about their hair standing up on end, there may be some truth to that. Tapping, dripping or knocking sounds. Spirits sometimes like to make themselves known. If you think something is in the room with you, then talk to it. Ask it to knock twice for yes and once for no. Then ask simple yes and no questions. While doing this, if you have downloaded the EVP app or have a voice memo function on your phone, set it to record. Or use something like a shotgun mic pointed in the direction of the tapping or knocking sounds. You may be lucky enough to pick up a voice when asking questions. If you have a Ghost Spirit Box app, then use that. It has the potential for live conversation, whereas EVP would need to be played back, causing a delay. The box will scan through radio stations constantly, and the spirit can utilise the white noise. So, the mirror. Well, this is something I experienced with a medium who showed me how it works in a famous haunted inn. I mentioned in the title words how to see ghosts. Well, first they need to be present. Place a mirror on the wall using those sticky removable strips you can buy from a hardware store. Ensure it's dark and place the candles behind you. Stand in front of the mirror and look at your own face. Talk to the spirits and invite them to show themselves. You should start to notice your face starting to change until you no longer look like yourself. This does work and it can be quite frightening. I stood in front of a large frame mirror with 3 other people. All of our faces changed. One girl in the team suddenly grew a full beard. It can be fun, but go into it open-minded and prepared. If you use a spirit board or Ouija board to communicate with the dead, then please ensure you say goodbye and that the spirit does the same. The issue with spirit boards are that they can be effective, but they are also like raising a toll barrier to another world. You can easily let something demonic through, as you can loved ones who have passed away. Things not to do. Don't provoke or antagonize. If you hear knocking, try to be respectful. You've probably seen paranormal investigators try to antagonize spirits. Well, those guys often know what they are doing and have someone with them that can deal with the situation if it gets out of hand. Safest way to communicate with the dead: join a team of investigators for the evening. Many are happy to have people along with them who are interested, always safety in numbers. Most important advice for ghost hunting on Halloween: have fun, but be careful and do some research first. If you send me your scary videos at the email address in the comments section, I'll put a compilation of them together and give a shout out to you on the video. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the content, please do click the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys next time.